What's up, guys? Today I want to talk about self-improvement because there was a boom. It was trending not so long ago, or maybe it was long ago. I don't know, time flies. But I want to talk about it how um it was a psyop, right? I saw this title from Ryan Horrigan's video. I haven't watched it yet because I procrastinate, but whatever. But I want to break it down on how it took something positive and turned it into something that would harm the masses on a greater scale. So it's an inherent instinct, or I don't know what it is, but inherent attribute of a man to try to be better, right? Always improving himself. But this psyop of self-improvement took this fact, took this real thing about men and brought it to the extremes. So anything in the extremes becomes unhealthy. And they did this on purpose, right? It was propagated everywhere, like ads and trends. All the trends in the world are just manufactured, right? The people that are in charge of what gets pushed to you through media, they can push anything. And one time this was trending, and a lot of people caught on to it because it spoke to them, right? It uses a lot of subliminal things from all sorts of places, like why did people want to improve themselves? Just so they could live better lives. As the current economy is so whack for the average person that everybody wants to get out, everybody wants to have a better life. We know we deserve better, but we just don't have it, right? And we want to stay hopeful, and we want to find solutions. So then they keep telling you, oh, just improve yourself, oh, just buy this course, oh, just be better, this and that, you gotta do this and that. But most of these things they advised you were wrong and harmed you more than not. They would tell you gotta cut your connections with your family. If your family is against your ideas, just cut them off. They are holding you back. That's the worst thing you can do, because in this world, very rarely, very, very, very rarely, a stranger would care about you more than your own family. And to cutting the people, cutting them off from your life, the people that care about you the most is how you I don't know, get preyed on by these predators. They do this on purpose. And I didn't know this back then. I think I was on the same boat. I thought it was a real thing, and it was the way. But right now, silence. Silence everywhere. Because the work has been done. The damage has been done. And that's what these people in charge do. They use something, they throw it away. They don't care about nothing but their own skin. It's disgusting. But You know what heals things? The truth. At first, it may not be comfortable, but oh my bad. But the truth does heal the damages caused by lies and delusion. So they also make you think the wrong way. When you see a thing, an act, being positive for you, if you do it for the wrong reason, suddenly it becomes wrong. Even if it's for your benefit, if you do it for a wrong reason, sure, it will benefit you maybe physically or mentally, but if it's for the wrong reason, you'll use it for the wrong things. You'll utilize it wrongfully because you think it's for this purpose, but originally it's good because it is for this purpose. And that's what this self-improvement era did with a lot of activities, right? They subvert the actual meaning of positive habits, right? Acts. A lot of them, if not all of them, are skewed. So they would tell you that you gotta be better, be in physical shape, hustle, grind, for you to have a better life, to enjoy life. But that's not, when you mature, you realize that that's not why you live as a man. That's not a purpose of a man, to live for himself. That won't ever fulfill you. That will make you empty, miserable. And for a child, a teenager, young adult, they don't know any better. So they think that's what they gotta think about. Right? They need guidance, sorta, from the wiser guys. But in this age, not many people have their fathers present to guide them. Let it be they are from a divorced family, or their fathers are so busy working their 9 to 5 that they don't have time to raise their children. So who is left to raise the child, or for the child to be inspired or mentored by? The school, the friend group, and the internet. The friend group is usually influenced by the internet. And the school, I don't know, it's trash. It's trash. These people are clueless. Not all of them, but the whole purpose of a school is trash. It's not for education, it's for you to waste your potent years to actually learn something useful, to develop a skill so that you can make money or have earning by being good at something. You learn nonsense just to be a talentless, factory worker. Because you don't know any better. You wasted your years where you could learn so well. adults don't learn as well as children, because it's how your brain develops your mind, right? When you are a child, your brain is good for learning. When you are an adult, your brain is better for something else. That's just how phases in life work. And yeah, I digressed. But this is so like malicious, so devious. I hate it. And this is not the only thing where people were exploited, like, you know, in society. Feminism, for example. And what they did was they used this feminism, you know, they first create this feminism, just make women unreasonably weird and annoying, right? So they made them like this because, you know, they had no business in influencing women, but they did. The higher ups. That's because people let them. The men let them. So they made women these weird, ratchet, crazy feminists. Then they created another group, the trans, LGBT, whatever. Then they created another group of all kind of people that are misled on purpose. And then they create another group, the red pill. You know, using the previous groups as a what do you call it? As an argument for why you should be this way. Right? All women are like crazy. You gotta be Sigma. But they are just playing you, just like puppets, puppeteer. It's disgusting. But the truth, you gotta work yourself to work yourself to get to the truth yourself. You know what I mean? It's so buried under all this crap they throw at you that you really gotta dig and find it yourself. And the truth is that we need each other. Many people don't realize this, which makes it difficult for those who did realize this and are trying to connect. But that's just how things are at the moment. Excuse me. Anyways, the reason why men inherently or innately want to improve themselves is not for themselves, although it's a part of it. The major part of it is to be better for other people. Not just all people, but for the people whom they love and who love them back. Like, you know, who care about them and they care about them. Like, yeah. For the loved ones. That's why you want to be better. Just so that you can provide more. Bring joy to others. Safety. I don't know, peace. Being around, when they're around the men, right? You can feel at ease when a strong man is, you know, near you, that would protect you from all the deviance and danger. You can feel at ease when you have a man by your side that would take care of the physical things or resolve problems, conflicts, right? So the men live for women. Women are here to support men so that the men could take care of them. But their minds, when they are led by this propaganda in the media, first it was magazines, then it was radio, right? The tuning radio, then it was television, and now it's social media on their phones. Everybody has a phone nowadays. So when you let these things, these things in control of these creepy ass, sleazy, slimy, disturbing people influencing women, then yeah, the mind of a woman is very different than of a man's. She is submissive, like she is to be led. She doesn't think for herself most of the time. She has a hive mind type of mind. So that's why you gotta be careful who influences the women. And before it was the father, when the woman is growing up, the father would take care, right? Wouldn't let any deviant, influence her mind. So she would go astray. But nowadays, the fathers are absent. Let it be divorce, let it be the jobs. I think I talked about this not a while ago in this video, but yeah. So you can see, when you connect the dots, you can see everything is interlinked and really maliciously being used against you for your demise, like for your failure. No one wants to fail, right? But they are doing this to you, and unless you realize this, you got no one to blame. Like, you don't know, and you might get to the wrong conclusion, taking the wrong approach to things, right? Just because you lacked information, you made the wrong conclusion. That's why you gotta be mindful and careful about making conclusive statements without all the cards on the table. Because nothing can lead you the worst of ways than you having the wrong beliefs. Because your beliefs guide the approach you take for life, right? And how you approach your life is how you live it. Because that's how you see it, right? So yeah, this self-improvement thing, everything's so quiet. It's over. It's over. The damage has been done. But the best way to improve your life, to improve your life, is to be there for others. Be there for your loved ones. Improve yourself for them. And then be better for the community you are a part of. The society of today, it's not a functional society. Everybody's out there for themselves. So start small. Once you can provide for more people outside of a circle, it's like a circle of, I don't know, radiance. Right? First your family, then your community, like your homies, your friends, people you hang out with, and then it's the outside, the society. But first, make sure your foundation is strong before building anything else more. Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do. Thanks for listening.